Look at those mountains. Wow. Ooh, but look at this van. Ooh, baby.
Hey, I'm Hilary, and I live full-time in my van, and I'm driving a 1999 Ford E250 van. It used to be a Holiday Inn hotel shuttle bus.
Welcome to my van tour. This is Smokey. My dad and I spent about 5 months building him out, and everything is very custom and probably from the basement of my parents' house. For example, this is some good old-fashioned PVC plumbing pipe that we used to, protect the ceiling switch. So that switch is there, and that controls those. This is my 2-burner propane stove, camping stove, and down here is the propane tank that it attaches to, so it's super easy to, I actually can just stick my hand up in there and twist it on or off. This is where I keep my dirty shoes when they're dirty, and I don't want to get sand all up in the van. These drawers my dad built, and it's where I keep my cooking utensils. Got face wipes and gloves and other random things. So these are nice. They actually do stay shut. Oh, hi Ernie. Everyone say hi to Ernie.
I have been living this lifestyle full-time for about 7 months. There was 1 month in there that I posted back up in Utah. That does not include 5.5 months before that I spent building out the van. So I moved back in with my parents, quit my full-time job, and then built out the van from scratch with my dad, and then hit the road in May 2020. These steps came with the van, and they were super rusty when I got the van. So I used POR 15 paint, which actually adheres to rust for a stronger bond. So painted those over, and then I used like skateboard grippy stuff and just cut those out. For the stairs. It's worked out pretty well. Obviously have my fire extinguisher. Over here, my dad built this awesome wooden shelving area for like cooking supplies and also face wash and other random things. This is my very luxurious pantry where I store all my dry goods. We're gonna skip the driver and passenger area because it's a little messy, but I do keep a 5-gallon water jug with me right there. Underneath are some clothes. That's basically where I pull my clothes from every day. This is my kitchenette area. My fuse box and my inverter. This shows me how much charge I have or voltage, which is super convenient. Underneath this table, there are 2 deep cycle batteries, and they charge off of the van's battery when it's running, but they will not kill the van's battery if they die, so that's pretty convenient. My stainless steel kitchen sink, which was a random find from my parents' basement. Super awesome. This actually came with the van when I bought it from the previous owner. And it's just a simple hand pump, and it connects to a 5-gallon water jug underneath here. And in order to fill that up, you can't really see it. This is where I keep my cleaning supplies. In order to refill it, I can just lift up this lid here and take it out. So basically, I was really adamant about having a bench-to-bed conversion because I knew I would be using my van as a workspace. So I felt like I needed to be able to, have a desk-type workspace, and I didn't want to just be lying in my bed all day. I have 3 part-time remote freelance marketing jobs that either came from previous employers or scrounging around LinkedIn. I feel really lucky because since my background is in digital marketing, it made for an easy career to switch over into freelance work. So I'm probably working about 15 to 20 hours a week, and it's enough money to keep me financially afloat, and I don't have to dive into my savings, so I don't have to put an end life on this lifestyle. A kitchen drawer set, cabinet, I guess you could call it. My childhood dad's friend actually built it. He's an amazing woodworker. And this opens up like that. And this is where I keep my cooking pots and pans, my cups, my bowls, my plates, and stuff like that.
And then here, actually this is where I keep my plates and utensils. So love that. They both automatically snap shut so they don't open while I'm driving. This is another panel that controls the ceiling lights as well as the kitchen light. And then this is my Jackery portable battery, which is super convenient if I run out of charge in my van because I don't use solar. So this is my bed, the bench to bed combo. I pre-lifted it so that I could easily grab it for this video. My dad made all of this. These are the slats that pull out and then rest into what is called a French cleat. And then these cushions I actually found off Craigslist for 75 bucks, and they fit perfectly widthwise in the van. Very comfortable to sleep on. For storage space for things like toilet paper and paper towels. And up here on the ceiling is my Max Air fan, which is a game changer. Oh my gosh, if you do not have a fan in your van, you are missing out.
I would change the insulation because I have none. When we did the van build, I wanted it to go as fast as possible. We kind of just skipped over the whole insulation part. Because it was a shuttle bus, there was a thick layer of foam in the ceiling, which helps insulate a bit, but the walls are still more or less bare metal, and then they just have my wood paneling interior walls. And the problem is that on hot days, the sun just beats down on the roof and just totally turns the van into an oven. And then on the cold days, it just can't stay warm at all.
So all the wood paneling and trim that you see, my dad and I did, but all the fabric stuff, like this fabric paneling, actually came with the original Holiday Inn shuttle bus design. And we ended up keeping it because these walls were such an awkward space to cover because they were not straight. And these were already fit to the walls. And also they make some decent storage for books and other small items. So yeah, they're just made out of, I don't know, maybe 1/2-inch thick plywood, covered in foam and fabric. The raised roof is made of fiberglass. I am just shy of 5'6" tall, and I can basically stand up in this van. So I'm really grateful to have a van with a raised roof. I think I would feel very confined if I didn't have that. And this is my refrigerator. Also, very simple. What have I got in here? Actually, right now I know it's pretty empty. Yeah, that's very empty here. Wow, some ice and some spicy mustard. Hilary, you have outdone yourself.
Do you have a hobby that you brought into the van with you? Oh, I got a hobby, and it is playing the saxophone. One of the reasons I wanted to do van life was to return to understanding what makes me happy, and I forgot just how therapeutic it is to play an instrument. It's almost like a workout, but like a creative, expressive workout. So I've really enjoyed picking that back up. Obviously, I have mastered George Michael's Careless Whisper. You can find the video on my Instagram. But yeah, it's been really fun to re-find my love of the alto sax.